Welcome to View from My Desktop. We at View from My Desktop like to demonstrate affordable hi-fi equipment that sounds good and is at a budget price. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about two different speaker options from a company called Saiyin. I may not be pronouncing it right. It's spelled Saiyin. They have a bookshelf speaker that they came out with recently, or a desktop speaker. And this speaker comes with a 3.5-inch woofer, a 3/4 inch silk square dome tweeter. Let's talk about this speaker here. This speaker is rear ported. It has a bracket on the rear for hanging on the wall, and it has clips for connecting a speaker wires. It has a black type of vinyl wrap. Seems to be fairly well made. The cover is just some hard type of board on here, and with a screen over top. The amplifier in this demonstration, what we have here is the Saiyin, let's see, what is this called exactly? Mini Bluetooth amplifier. This claims to have 80 watts per channel. That may be possible 4 ohms, I'm not sure. It has a 24-bit 192 kilohertz DAC. It sounds pretty good. Sounds very good. On the back we have an auxiliary input, a coaxial input, an optical input, and a line out to connect the subwoofer. And it has 5-way binding posts. They're not the worst, but they're I guess they would do the job. Pretty close together. It's a pretty small amplifier. The front, you have the off in the middle, Bluetooth and auxiliary up, coaxial and optical down. It also has a headphone jack. For those of you who like to listen to headphones, this comes with a headphone jack, and it has a bass and a treble tone control. The bass is 14 plus minus, the treble is 8 plus and minus, and it has a volume control. This also comes with Bluetooth. This was my amplifier of the year for 2023. I didn't have many to choose from, but this was my favorite amplifier for 2023. This also comes with 4 banana plugs, RCA cable, and an optical cable. So that's option number 1. This down here costs about $59. This up here is about $49. So you're talking about a total of about $110. The other option, the Saiyin Bookshelf Speakers, 40 watts per channel. This has a 5-inch woofer. We have a 1-inch silk dome tweeter, and this one is front ported. It also comes with Bluetooth. It has controls on the top for on and off, the menu, volume up and down. On the side here, you see a treble control, bass control, and a volume control for the microphone. This also has some type of indentation for the treble and the bass, indicating where neutral is. and it has a microphone input. On the rear, you have an auxiliary in, RCA in, coaxial in, optical in, and a subwoofer output, and it comes with its own power adapter. This also has the clips for the speaker wire. Now, why would I choose one over the other one? If I pick this one, it will be because I'm planning on upgrading. So I will spend the $60 for this amplifier and the $50 for these speakers, and that will sound just great. But in the future, I wanted to upgrade my speakers. I can upgrade my speakers knowing that this amplifier can handle larger speakers. I had some Sony SSCS5 connected to this. This sounded pretty good. I also had some Numi BS5s connected to this. They also sound pretty good. And I had some tower speakers, the Jammo 809s, connected to this, and this was able to perform just well with any one of them. So that would be the reason for that option. This option, if you just wanted something for a room and you didn't need a whole lot of sound, you didn't want it to be too loud, but just loud enough for maybe a teenager or someone who does a lot of streaming and not plan on doing a whole lot of other things with it. This is front ported. This allows you to put on a bookshelf or a desktop. You can move it right to the back and you won't have to worry about the ports in the back. The 5-inch woofer gives you enough bass, so it would enough bass for most people to enjoy it. It has Bluetooth, so you can use it for streaming. You can also buy something like a streamer to connect to this here, and that will be all you need. And it comes with a remote control. This allows you to turn it on and off, Bluetooth, microphone, volume up and down. It has a couple options for equalizer or tone control, optical, coaxial, auxiliary options. So, and it has a mute button, a mute and a pause button. So this one comes with a remote. Everyone likes a remote. Well, a lot of people like a remote. So those would be the options. This comes in around about $77, about $80 for this. So you talk about spending about $30 less for this. So if you was on a budget, this would be a good option. If you have a couple more dollars to spend and you wanted to upgrade in the future, this will be your option. This also comes with an RCA to 3.5, just as that one, RCA to 3.5, and an optical cable. They both come with these options. I guess that's something the company provides. Like in this one, let me just make sure I show you how this back would work. You would take speaker cables, connect one set of wires here, red and black, to this one, red and black. This will be plugged in with your power cord, and this will be your active speaker. This will be your passive speaker. So this speaker will power this speaker, and that's how this speaker combination would work. And like I said before, optical, RCA. So with this here, you can go optical in here to RCA out, RCA in here to 3.5, or another cable optical, another speaker 3.5 out. So, or you can RCA here to 3.5 or RCA to RCA, a coaxial, and you have the optical that goes here. Connect the subwoofer to here. Both speakers have, or both amplifiers have the subwoofer. This is a subwoofer here, out on this. On here you have a subwoofer out, 3.5 subwoofer out also. So both of these are options. They come with everything you need. Like I said, RCAs, optical. They both come with power cords. This has a power cord. This one has an adapter with one of those little bricks connected to it. And this has an option of 12 to 24 volts. So it comes with 24 volt power adapter for this one. And cute little feet on the bottom. So, two good options depending on your needs and your budget. Both of them screens are about the same. Some type of like flake board or something like that with a screen, cloth screen. Look like the same material. As far as sound, this one probably has more clarity. These speakers probably have more clarity. These speakers have more, let me turn them around for you. These speakers probably have more bass. But you're talking about a 3.5-inch woofer versus a 5-inch woofer. This speaker comes with a 5-inch woofer. It's going to give you more bass. And it has a 1-inch silk-tone tweeter. This one, 3.5-inch woofer, not as much bass. It does have some bass to it, and it has more clarity. I don't know if it's because of this horn tweeter, this square horn tweeter, but it does have a lot of clarity. They both are clear. They both have bass. This one has more bass. This one I think is a little clearer. I like listening to this one better. If I was going to listen to one of them, I would prefer this one. But I prefer this 5-inch Saiyin bookshelf speaker over this 3.5-inch Saiyin bookshelf speaker. But I prefer this Saiyin amplifier over the amplifier that's in here. So if it's up to me, which it was, I get both of them. So I got both of them. But I started out with this one, and this was my first pick. I had this one in it, and it still serves its purpose. Later on, I got this, and then I got these here speakers that were at an affordable price to see how they sound for like a desktop or a bookshelf set of speakers, because I also like small speakers that I can place in different locations. So I got these as another option for small bookshelf speakers. So I use them both. I think most people can find a use for both of them. If you enjoyed the video, please give me the thumbs up. It really helps my channel. It helps me to grow so I can bring more equipment to review, and hopefully I can grow the channel. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And thanks for watching. Peace.